CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
Good morning. Welcome to the Hardcore Mortgage Real Estate Business Show, brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. I'm your host, Harvey Freed. Good morning, everyone out there.
Hi, buddy. Good morning, man.
Everybody out there, everybody in here. What's up, Harv? Beautiful day out today you got for me.
Fantastic
Cold
out there.
though, man.
Isn't it nice?
It's not even cold yet, and it's cold.
The sun is shining,
nice,
so it's cool
beautiful outside, my man. What do you think happens in Michigan at this time of the year?
I know, it gets
colder. Hey, that's Harry Glanz, and there's Alex Nafusi from Capital Mortgage. I'm Harvey Freed, and we brought Nicole Moskal in from Remax Classic in Milford. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
Nicole, what's up today?
Just waking up.
There you go.
9:01 out there. It's actually a beautiful day here. I'm glad you mentioned that because it's a pretty day to get out there and consider buying some real estate. I know we got lots of buyers still out there. We're going to be talking about buying houses all morning long. So if you'd like to join the show, give us a call here at 248-539-9797. And always, we have folks at Capital Mortgage all day long at 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker.
How about this, Harv? Tremendously busy week. A lot of things are happening. Nicole, as you know, real estate is really active. But how about this? Rates are not only staying steady, okay, but they're starting to head down a little bit. Okay,
there's some talk out there.
So I don't want to jinx it, right?
50 zillion phone calls.
I don't want to jinx it a little bit. Okay, a little bit. Tremendous amount of programs out there. So you're going into the fall/winter time where it's still, the market is very, very active and rates are at historic lows once again.
Still opportunities out there. And again, there's that other opportunity is you might have refinanced back in 2007, 8, 9, and 10. And now you might want to take another look at it because, as you mentioned here, not only are rates staying low, there's opportunities to drop the term. And that's really been the key about saving money. Alex, obviously, your favorite loan over the last 10 years have been refinancing people to 15 years. They call us back 5 years later. They can't believe how much equity they have.
I think one of the cool things that's happened recently is that people that bought houses FHA with 3.5% down, and FHA is people know their private mortgage insurance is huge because they got stiffed so many times with the people that walk away and blah blah blah. I'm underwater. And what you can do is you can refinance that off the FHA 30-year fixed back to a 25-year fixed with no PMI. And we can go to 95% loan to value with no PMI. It's actually lender paid PMI, but and it saves people, especially on larger loan amounts. You're talking $250,000. It saves them $200 a month, and the payment, they cut the term by 5 years.
And Nicole, as you know, values are back pretty strong.
Yes, the values are back pretty strong. There are a lot of overpriced houses, though, that are still out there.
That's Alex Nafusi's favorite subject, okay? But yeah, there are overpriced. But you know what you're going to get right now, fall going into the wintertime? You're going to have the serious sellers that have to sell and then the serious buyers that want to buy. So we're going to see, a little price compression. Prices are going to start to stabilize or actually come down again. And you're going to have serious buyers. Now what happens in the springtime is everything looks great. Prices start to go up and people start to move. But the serious buyers and sellers come out late fall and in through the winter.
Yes.
Right.
I had lunch with Josh Taylor from Skyward Real Estate yesterday.
Such a name
not to
dropper.
knock you, I know, but I got to.
That's fine.
He did pick up lunch, so I had to at least
got your
at least
people.
mention
That's
it.
okay.
And it's the same thing he said that you're going to get people going into the fall. You're going to see that price compression. People that have to sell and they have to move, as opposed to
because they don't want to hold on to it.
Yeah,
the whole winter.
in
it doesn't
April,
even make sense.
in April and May, you get all those people out there saying, "Well, let's just list our house for $500,000. If someone wants to pay for it, well, they can pay for it." And all it does is jam up the market. It's a complete waste of time.
Well, when they have like a vacant home that's sitting there and they're in their new home and they have it overpriced, they're making all these payments. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. You might as well drop your price, sell your home, and you're actually saving money.
So
not
I
losing
agree.
money.
So what happens when there's a lot of activity in the real estate and the mortgage market? Okay, all of a sudden, all the crazy things start coming out, right? Everything start coming out. People start getting phone calls. We can do your loan at a crazy, unbelievable low rate. We can get you 2% on a fixed mortgage. No, it can't be done. Oh, and we offer this service where we can modify your mortgage. No, you can't. Right. We offer this service where we can go ahead and get you the copy of your deed and your recorded documents for a fee. Listen, everybody.
Oh, remember that one a couple weeks ago?
This is a public service announcement. What's going to happen and what's starting to happen as we're seeing it, people are going to call you, and they're going to say that they're affiliated with a legitimate mortgage company or a bank, and they're going to say, hey, listen, we can, your mortgage has been sold, but we can refinance you, and we can get you no points, no cost, promises of low interest rate refinance, note modifications, copies of your documents for a fee. Listen, the best thing that you can do is if you get something in the mail, you get a phone call, you get an email, call the person that you did your loan or you sold your house or bought a house through.
You got to
All right?
remember, too,
those are your
Carter,
trusted advisors.
A mortgage is publicly recorded, so they can see that Alex Nafusi got a mortgage through Capital Mortgage Funding. And you get these documents in the mail, and it's got like the American flag, and it says Capital Mortgage Funding, and there's the eagle flying and all that.
So what they're trying to portray is that they are affiliated with us. They might even call you and say, hey, yeah, we're affiliated with Capital Mortgage Funding or you name the bank, and we can do this for you. No, they're not. Because when somebody calls you from our institution or a legitimate institution, chances are you've done business with them. So when you get these calls, email, voicemail, whatever happens, all right, you've got to go ahead and call the person you did your loan or you sold your house through.
It's really
they're your trusted advisor.
It's serious talk, too, here, and I'm glad you brought it up this morning because it's unsolicited information. And, again, they're coming after you. Who are these people? They're strangers. We always tell you, as your mom did, don't talk to strangers. Right. 248-539-9797. We're going to take your calls all morning long, and we've got lots to share with you. Let's start off this morning with another Alex out there on a cell phone. Good morning, Alex. You're live on the ticket.
Hi, how are you guys doing this morning?
Good morning, buddy.
Good morning. What's happening, my man?
Hey, well, I bought my house 2 years ago. I bought it on an FHA on a 30-year fix. But I've been looking around, and I'm making more money right now, and I want to refinance and shorten the term and save money. I'm getting married in December. I bought the house for $66,900, and I owe about $57,500 on it. And I just want to know how complicated is it if I want to refinance with my fiance, who's going to be my wife. Or is it going to be simple, or what am I going to need?
No, it's really easy. You want to add her to the mortgage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think, what's the house worth now if you had to ballpark it?
Probably 70, 75.
And what rate are you paying right now? What interest rate are you paying?
4.25.
4.25. So you're at a great rate. I mean, if I could keep you at the same rate, I mean, it's really good. Alex, it's one of those things where it's going to hinge on the appraisal. It's something I'm going to have to look into a little further. But I do like where your head's at. I think that maybe, if you got some equity, dropping the PMI and adding your fiance and future wife, to the mortgage is a good idea. Obviously, God forbid something happened to one of the two of you. You want to make sure that it's titled properly. You don't want to get caught up in
that's exactly why I want to do
forever. Yeah, definitely, man. Let me call after the show, and I'll see what I can do for you.
All right, thank you.
Cool, thanks, man. Have a
Great
great
to
day.
be an opportunity there to save some money. Again, Capital Mortgage is open all day today. If you want to get an approval letter, give us a call, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker, or always send us that email to mortgage.show@lowrateonline.com. We got Columbus Day actually on Monday, so the U.S. stock market and the bond markets will be closed on Monday. Again, if you're out there and you're getting closer to locking in something, definitely get in touch with your mortgage rep.
Banks will be closed, but we will be open.
Oh, that's because we are a mortgage lender, and we're always there to service you. Lots to share with you. 248-539-9797. Nicole, the purchase market is happening. Good news. Right now, the housing market isn't really experiencing too many wild swings. Prices are gradually climbing in most areas, that's for sure. Things definitely slow down.
Steady. And it has slowed down somewhat.
I like the idea that there's no drama out there.
There's no drama
it's not that
now.
crazy drama.
There's not the bidding wars going on right at the moment. It's pretty...
You mean you don't have 10...
There's
no 10 cash buyers with moving vans ready to go?
Lined up with bags of money that if we don't close Friday, they're going to pull the deal?
No,
That's it.
It's kind of
What is that
right
about? I could never understand.
We have a cash buyer.
We have 10 cash buyers. We have a backup offer. We have moving trucks. And if you don't close tomorrow, deal's done.
Right, everything's no good. Some buyers are definitely consent just sitting idle, waiting for the right house to pop up.
Absolutely.
And again, working with professional real estate agents is the key. Definitely give us a call here. We'll set you up with all the right people. Let's go to another call out there this morning. We got Matt out there in Flint. Hey, Matt, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on. Great topic for me this morning. Me and a partner are selling a house in Fenton. We're trying to move it before winter. We've had a lot of traffic as far as walk-ins and as far as open houses. We haven't had anybody put an offer in, and we haven't had any real feedback. So my question is, should I assume the price of the house is too high?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait. Are you Nicole?
Are you having... have you gotten
I know the answer
any
to the
feedback?
question.
Have you gotten any feedback?
We get zero feedback. We had one realtor out of probably 30 people who have gone through the house say they thought it was a little too high, but we never get anything as far as not enough bathrooms, not enough storage, not enough
How big's
closets.
the house?
So,
Matt, how
and
big's
we've
the house?
been Pardon me?
How big is the house?
1,700 square foot.
And what's the price at?
105.
Is
105,000.
Is it a house that you completely updated? Is it downtown Fenton? Is it out on the outskirts of Fenton?
City of Fenton, new carpet. There are some flaws because it's a older house, but we tried to price it accordingly.
Doesn't sound like it's priced wrong at all. We're up against the break.
We'll call you after the show, and you guys can talk from there.
Okay, then.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
Great. Thanks for that call, Matt. All right, when we come back, all your phone calls at 248-539-9797.
Hi, Harry Glanz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. If you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
Football is a game of guts, glory, and total domination. Are you ready for Gridiron Glory? The Pro Football Hall of Fame exhibition for a limited time at Henry Ford Museum. Over 200 game-changing artifacts from pioneers Jim Thorpe, Vince Lombardi, Dick Butkus, record breakers Barry Sanders and Joe Montana, today's stars like Matthew Stafford, Tom Brady, and more. This is the NFL's Vault of Heroes. Your chance to relive legendary only at the Henry Ford. Save on your ticket by showing up in your favorite football jersey.
When was the last time you were part of something really big? Something like saving a life. Simply text SCREAM to 50555 and you can be part of 97 The Ticket Student Heart Check Program. Your text donation, $10, will pay for a heart screening for one young person who may otherwise not be able to afford it. Text SCREAM to 50555 to donate $10 to 97 The Ticket Student Heart Check Program. Charge will appear on your wireless bill or be deducted from your prepaid balance. Charge must be authorized by a account holder. Message and data rates apply.
Fantasy football fans, the one-week fantasy football leagues at FanDuel.com are the hottest thing in fantasy sports. And right now, FanDuel is running a special one-week fantasy football league called the Sunday Million with a cash prize pool of over $1 million. And that's just a piece of the $10 million FanDuel is paying out each week this season. And the entry fee for the Sunday Million is just $25. The top winner will walk away with over $100,000 cash. In fact, thousands of teams that play this week all win cash and get paid out immediately on Monday, October 13th. It's a one-week league, so sign up today to play for your share of the $1 million prize pool. Plus, right now, FanDuel is giving you up to $200 free. For every dollar you deposit, FanDuel will match it up to $200. The only way to get up to $200 free is to go to FanDuel.com, click the microphone in the upper right corner, and use the promo code 5522. That's FanDuel.com, promo code 5522.
A lot of people shrug at the words, all new. We get it. The phrase all new is sort of a throwaway in the auto industry. But in the case of the Chrysler 200, new is happening. With class-exclusive features like a 9-speed transmission with a fully electronic rotary shifter that boasts up to 36 mpg highway, it's clear we are making all new, new again. The all-new 2015 Chrysler 200, available now at the Chrysler Great American Drive event.
Right now, purchase the 2015 Chrysler 200 Limited Sedan for 2.9% APR financing for 84 months, plus $500 bonus cash, tax, title, and license extra. Based on Chrysler Group LLC standard midsize sedan segment. EPA estimated fuel economy with 2.4-liter engine and 9-speed automatic transmission. 2.9% APR financing for 84 months equals $1,317 per month per 1,000 finance for all qualified buyers through Chrysler Capital regardless of down payment. Not all buyers will qualify. Residency restrictions apply. Take delivery by 11/3. Chrysler is a registered trademark of Chrysler Group LLC.
Geico RV presents Reflections from the Road.
After a few hours riding in my RV, I get in the zone. It's just me, the road, and the savings I get with Geico RV insurance. There's no more worries, no more 9-to-5 hustle. It's like I'm a caged animal set free. What's that? Is it a grizzly bear? No, it's just me switching to Geico RV insurance. Saving money, wild and free.
Geico, for your RV, trailer, or camper. See how much you could save.
People are losing 20 to 45 pounds in 40 days with no hunger, no cravings, no prepackaged foods, and no exercise required. The Nutrimost system is doctor supervised and focuses on technology, not food. NutrimostMichigan.com or call 855-7-FAT-LOSS.
Sunday, what kind of virus could take down a country? CSI is about to find out.
What if yesterday was the last normal day?
New CSI, CBS Sunday.
Giants, Eagles. Sunday night football coverage begins at 7:30 on your home for the NFL on Westwood One, 97.1, The Ticket.
Welcome back to the show. We are broadcasting until 10 o'clock. It's the Hardcore Mortgage Show brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Give us a call, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker, or send us that email, mortgage.show@lowrateonline.com. We always take your calls here in the studio. 248-539-9797. A great morning here in Michigan.
Beautiful
It's
out.
beautiful outside. A little cooler.
You know, we talk about a lot of activity, right, going on. I got to give a shout out to my boys at Jonah Construction.
Oh, yeah.
You know, all those guys out there. You've got, Jordan Jonah's brother Joey.
How do you know those guys?
Bobby
You know I
Seaman, my
lived with-
friend
you know I-
Clark
You
Seaman.
know I lived with Joey in college.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I think he's a year or two younger than
These
me.
dudes are building like crazy,
Yeah.
and they're real good guys. And the best part is, they picked me up for their Jonah Construction softball team.
Right.
I'm the old
You're the
dude.
ringer.
I'm the old dude.
Oh,
Wait.
no,
So
the old
we
ringer.
won the championship last week. We played 3 games a night. So the first game is Bobby guy. He's like a big dude. Hits one out. No
Nice.
problem. Okay, we roll.
They're
then
all
the
big
second game.
dudes.
No, they're not old. What do you say?
They're all big dudes.
They're all big dudes. They're
Yeah.
great guys.
Yeah.
Marv, if you're listening, LB, all the boys out there, right? So then the last game, it's the last inning. One of our guys gets up. Mickey hits a 3-run bomb and
To
we
win
end
it
up
all.
winning. Crazy. It's like that. So when you're my age, old man softball, you get to play with a bunch of younger guys. It's a total victory. But Jonah Construction, they're building. They bought the old Palladium in downtown Birmingham.
Oh, cool.
And they're renovating that. They're going to do first floor retail, and then they're going to do residential. And these guys are building. They're going crazy. There's a lot of remods.
Ron's actually a good buddy of mine that I golf with. He's my
Yeah.
Friday golf guy. Yeah,
Good.
no,
Well,
that's a good style. Here's the cool thing about construction guys. You always hear like the horror stories about
No.
just builders. And
Solid
these
as
guys
they
are
come.
legit, 100%.
Solid as they come. So we want to give a shout out about that. But they're renovating part. They do a lot of renovation. They do a lot of remod. They build new. They're doing a great job. So that's a little shout out right there.
Because it's a sports show here, you definitely
is a
can
sports show.
sneak in a little bit
I can
of
do
them.
that?
Yeah, mortgages,
I
real estate,
appreciate
softball.
that.
Hey,
Well,
Chris,
I just want everybody to know that we're out in the community. That's all.
hey, Chris, out there in Fenton, you've got something going on. Tell us about it.
Yeah, hi guys. I'm trying to buy a house in Fenton, and because I have a lower credit score, I've been dealing through, the FHA loan and all that.
That's cool.
And my problem is we've been trying to close on this house for the last month. We started this process in the middle of July, and for some reason, my mortgage guy, every time he submits something to FHA or to HUD for an approval, they bounce something back. The computer says no, and every week it takes like a week thing to get something small taken care of.
All right, what's your credit score, Chris?
I believe it's a 620 right now.
Okay, so 620 is okay. What's the issue that keeps bouncing back to you?
Well, it's their numbers. The mortgage guy that had started everything, I guess, had put in an estimated tax instead of the real taxes. So when it came to the closing table yesterday, we had our money with us, ready to go, and they ended up couldn't even tell us how much we needed to close with.
This is insanity.
Because there
Did
was
you
still
close?
more. Yeah, this has been going on, though, for a ridiculous amount of time. In the last 3 weeks now, we've had 4 closing dates.
Did you close
And
yesterday though, or no?
No, we still didn't close. We went yesterday, and the seller, everybody's mad because something keeps happening to.
If you're,
it's just
Does
stupid
your
little things,
realtor
like
have
the word
information?
street was missing off of our paperwork or something.
This is amateur hour. It's amateur hour. You definitely went to the wrong place.
Chris, this is an easy fix. What I can do is I can transfer your FHA case number to Capital Mortgage Funding. I can transfer the appraisal over, and I can probably get it done in 3 weeks for you. If you've got a 620 credit score, and as long as you're not leaving anything out, there's no past foreclosures or bankruptcies or anything.
Nothing.
Right?
Nope, nothing like that.
Your W-2?
And I paid off almost $7,000 in bills that they wanted paid off in old credit and old debt, and got verifications on every last transaction, down to how much money I put in my bank account Friday and who it came from and everything.
I mean, you're at the
And they
closing
still can't
table.
get it done.
I don't get that. You're at the closing table.
Wait a minute, I don't understand how you
Did
set
you
a
get
closing,
to
you
the
show
closing?
up, and then it doesn't happen.
Yeah, the title company
Chris,
verifies all the property
Chris,
taxes.
here's the cool thing.
Right.
With FHA, they attach an FHA case number to your property
Right.
address. So I
Right.
can have that transferred. I can transfer the appraisal over to Capital, and I'll get it done for you, man. I mean, bro, if you've been doing this...
Can I have a contact number for you guys,
Yeah, we'll take
please?
care of it.
It's 1-800-LOW-RATE. Okay. But I mean, I've got your number right now. I'll call you. Give me 45 minutes. I'll call you after the show. And I'll take care of it for you.
The number that I gave the guy on the phone earlier is my wife's phone number.
Okay.
I'm at work, and I'm going to be at work all day, but she's been dealing directly with all this stress, and yesterday she had a breakdown, and, she's just wigging out on why it's so stupid.
No worries, man.
Well, good, Alex. You're the perfect guy to call.
Yeah, exactly. Give her the heads up. I'm going to give her a call, and we'll go from there.
I will do that.
Cool. Thanks,
all right,
man.
thank you guys very much.
No worries. See ya.
I like that call for this reason. If you're listening out there, be sure to call Capital Mortgage. I'm telling you, I've only been there for 23 years. We will close your loan in 30 days. Has it been that long, Harry? It's like dog years.
About 22, yeah.
Is it 22?
22 times 7 for me.
If you've been doing a loan since July and it hasn't closed yet, it ain't closing. I'm telling you right now. It's not going to happen.
But here's the oldest trick in the book, right? Which I could never understand this. In our industry, to get the people off his back, the loan officer's back, he'll schedule a closing class to show up and nothing ever take place.
But why is the title company scheduling the closing without a clear close? This makes absolutely no sense.
There's more to this.
Where's the realtor? Where's people telling him what's going on? I don't get
and that's why we talk about people, we talk about things when people call you up. You have to get accurate information versus inaccurate information. And the more things change in our industry, the more they stay the same. The same stuff's been going on forever. I can't understand it. I just don't get it.
All right, 248-539-9797. Refinancing, consolidating, reducing the term of your mortgage. Just because you don't hear a lot about it, that's right, folks. Your neighbors are definitely doing it. They're consolidating their debts and getting their books in order. As many listeners know, mortgage rates began dropping about 2008. And now is that another opportunity, maybe even consider dropping the term. If you just refinanced, again, 4 or 5 years ago, what an opportunity to drop it down to a 10-year or 15-year fix. Run the numbers, take a look at it. We always say run those numbers and definitely see what you can do to benefit yourself. Let's move on to some calls. We've got Tom out there in Shelby. Good morning, Tom. Welcome to the show.
Hi, good morning.
Sir.
My question was with the PMI. I'm wondering if that can be removed without having to refinance.
Not generally. I mean, you can. I mean, the way the language reads in the PMI disclosure, it says you may be able to drop it. I mean, you want to do another appraisal and have the PMI dropped?
I'm sorry, what was that?
You want to do another appraisal? Is that what you're asking? And then have the PMI
that's
dropped?
what I'm wondering, if it can be, if I contact the mortgage lender, if they can simply do an appraisal and then remove the PMI.
Hey, Tom,
you can try.
Yeah, Tom, that used to be standard operating procedure. Back in the day, you would call your mortgage lender. You would say, hey, listen, I want to get an appraisal. The property appraises out. They submit it to the MI company, and then the MI company would drop the PMI. But right now, in the climate that we're in for the last 6 or 7 years, it's been tougher to do, especially if it comes in, the magic number is an 80 LTV, right? So if it comes in a 78 LTV, it's going to be a little tough. But if your house has really gained appreciation, we might be able to help out with that. But, you're going to have to understand you're going to have to pay between $400 and $475 for an appraisal. And then we would submit it for you and just check it out. The best way to do it, if it can all happen for you, is to refinance the transaction. And then if it comes in, you're guaranteed to drop it.
Yeah, Tom, what kind of rate do you have now? Is there any reason you might want to lower that?
I have a pretty good rate right now. I think it's 4.25.
Yeah, okay. But if we could get you 4.25 and drop the PMI, then I think it might be worth you doing it.
I see. Okay, I looked into it in the past, and the refinance costs were pretty high, and so I was like, I wonder if there's another way to do it.
Well,
I mean, simply by getting an appraisal.
Tom, if I can drop the PMI for you and lower the term, and the payment stays the same, and you pay the loan off, let's just say 3 years earlier, it saves you $36,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I understand.
Yeah, there's everything. Every deal's, it's on a case by case basis. So, let me give you a call after the show. We'll run some numbers and see what I can do for you.
Okay, sounds good.
Good deal. Thanks, Tom.
For the call, Tom. Again,
See you, man.
That's sort of what we're talking about. Is so you got this great loan with PMI, and it's a 4.25 rate, and it's a great rate.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But if you can get into a 15 or a 20 year, not maybe 5, 10 years, whatever that calculation might be, now you're saving $50,000 to $150,000. Don't worry about the cost.
Right. I think the plan for Tom has to be this. It has to be that we have to do the homework for him to kind of set him up to see where we can go and give him his options, okay? If we can keep the rate the same or even get it a little bit lower, but we can go ahead and save him money on the MI, and shorten the term,
that's the way to roll.
then he's going to save a tremendous amount of money. But the plan has to be, we have to set him up for success, and the whole thing is going to be that property value.
All righty, 248-539-9797. We have some open lines this morning, and of course you can call Capital all day long at 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. Always send us that email to mortgage.show@lowrateonline.com, and we always look forward to your phone calls. Again, so many folks out there have equity now, but now they're starting to slip back into some of the mistakes that the previous people did. It's just like they can't avoid it here. And one of the things is not refinancing your first mortgage, but then going to get another home equity loan, and now you've got another payment. And we got to get you away from that. We'll come back and share all these.
People, they never learn.
They never learn. All right, when we come back, we'll give you some clues on how to save some money. 248-539-9797.
Today we're here with Dwight from DTE Energy. Thanks for being here, Dwight.
I'm happy to be here.
So can you tell us a little bit about gas safety?
I would love to. Safety is important to us here at DTE Energy. We're constantly working to improve infrastructure so we can enjoy the safe, warm, reliable advantages of natural gas.
So what's DTE doing specifically?
DTE spent $75 million this year alone to improve safety and reliability.
Oh, that's fantastic. So what's with that rotten egg smell?
That's what we add to natural gas to make it easier to recognize. If you do suspect a gas leak, first, leave the area at once. Second, go to a location where you no longer smell gas outside the house or building. Lastly, call 1-800-947-5000 immediately to report the situation.
Sounds like DTE is doing a really good job.
Yes, DTE is recognized as a nationwide industry leader by the American Gas Association for our quick response to reported gas leaks.
Thanks so much for all the info, Dwight. Really appreciate it. For more information, go to dteenergy.com/gas safety. DTE Energy. Know your own power.
Next, Modern Family. Manny and Luke take a joyride to impress a girl.
She's right down the block. Are you crazy? You tell me. Now buckle up.
And as they roll, they revel in their new roles.
We're bad boys now. Yeah, I like that. Bad boys.
Now, for Manny and Luke, there's no turning back.
Uh-oh, dead end. We gotta make a Yui. I don't know how to do that.
Modern Family. Watch Modern Family Monday at 7:30 on CW50.
If you're looking for a great healthcare plan, ask an expert on staying healthy, like Pete Thomas.
When I need healthcare coverage, I look for a plan with a great reputation, of course. But I also want the tools I need to stay healthy. That's what I get with my Health Plus Signature individual plan.
Pete likes the flexibility Health Plus offers.
Annual checkups and screenings are completely covered, and they have a wide range of copays and deductibles depending on which plan you choose. It is a really big network of providers, and it's accepted at all the leading hospitals. And I really love that. With Health Plus, you're covered anywhere you go. You know, I travel quite a bit, and it's so great to know that I'm covered whenever I'm out of state.
Does Pete recommend Health Plus?
Whether it's a signature individual plan or a group plan through your employer, you should definitely consider Health Plus. I've been incredibly happy with them, and I think you will be too.
Learn more at healthplus.org.
I'm Pete Thomas, Season 2 at-home winner of NBC's The Biggest Loser and happy Health Plus member.
Health Plus, the right plan for a healthier you.
At some point in his life, it will be me. And one day, one of us will wake up. I have cancer. Fortunately, I survived, but others are still fighting this disease, which is why Fifth Third Bank will give $150 to Stand Up to Cancer and $150 to you when you open a Fifth Third Essential checking account before October 17th with direct deposit and make 3 online bill payments. The money helps fund breakthrough cancer research to help save lives. Join the fight today at 53.com/SU2C. Fifth Third Bank, the Curious Bank.
Offer not available to existing checking customers. New essential checking account must be opened between 7/28 and 10/17/14. New account, 3 online bill payments, and direct deposit required within 90 days of opening account to obtain the $150 bonus. Monthly fees and restrictions may apply. Member FDIC. Stand Up to Cancer is a program of the Entertainment Industry Foundation, a 501c3 charitable organization.
The Demmer family's been serving Ford customers in Southeast Michigan since 1957. If you haven't discovered the Demmer difference, now's the time. Tune in this week as Detroit hits the gridiron right here. Brought to you by Jack Demmer Ford.
Sports news all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by the Mark Z Home Selling Team. Michigan at the Big House tonight under the lights against Penn State, 7 p.m. on AM 950 WWJ. Michigan running back Derek Green out for the year with a broken collarbone, had suffered in last week's loss at Rutgers. Michigan's problems, well documented. They struggled to protect quarterback Gardner since the latter part of last season. Penn State allowed 5 sacks in their winter records and 4 against Northwestern. Meanwhile, Michigan State taking on Purdue. That's down in West Lafayette this afternoon at 3:30. The Spartans a 3-touchdown favorite in that one. Major League Baseball, Royals over the Orioles 8-6, and Alex Cora's leadoff dinger in the 10th. And Mike Moustakas also went deep in the same inning, a 2-run shot. From the 1-800 Call Sam Studios, I'm Jeff Lesson. For more, 971theticket.com.
Giants, Eagles. Sunday night football coverage begins at 7:30 on your home for the NFL on Westwood One. 97.1 The Ticket.
Alrighty. Welcome back to the show, 9:31. If you're just listening, it's the Hardcore Mortgage Show brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. Of course, live in the studio, 248-539-9797. Did you purchase a house around June? It was actually 6/3/13, Alex. That's what we're referring to. That MIP changed on FHA loan. So anyone out there got an FHA loan after June 3rd of 2013, you definitely want to call Capital today. You most likely will have enough equity to switch your loan from an FHA loan to conventional. I checked out that data actually last night because I was wondering, there's so many families out there that did purchase, Nicole, in the last 1 or 2 years, and there's opportunities out there to save a ton of money. I mean, you just got to make that phone call.
Absolutely.
Cool. You need somebody to dig deep for you, right? You can't have some rookie, calling up a call center, hey, what up? And,
I just got in the mortgage business last night or something.
I was at Mr. PETA 2 months ago. Now I'm in the mortgage banking business.
It's unbelievable.
No, not Mr. PETA. Hey, I'll get a lot of email on that one.
I'm sure you will.
And
at least it's you this time and not
That's
me.
right, it's me. Hey, the good news is they can email me, they can complain about me, and I'll respond to them. So you got to have a veteran. You got to have somebody that's very experienced to take a look at this because the mortgage industry is very, very complex. All right, it's not as easy as it used to be. You got to dig down deep. We like to say you got to get in the weeds. You got to just go deep, and you've got to do the research, all the homework, and set yourself up for success.
We've got Dave on the phone from Heartland. Dave, you're talking about maybe refinancing the house. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Good morning.
Good. Hey, I'm in a condo that I purchased new back in 1999. It's always been on an ARM interest rate. My current interest rate is 3.12. I paid like $180 for the place. I owe $89 on it now. So I've got like 15 years left. Would it behoove me or be in my best interest to refinance it down to a lower term?
Yeah.
My payment's like $750 a month now. I typically pay anywhere from $100 to $150 more each month on the.
I would, Dave, and I say that only because that rate's going to go up. I mean, it's undoubtedly going to go up. I think if I can put you back onto a 15-year and fix that rate in, which is that rate, 15 years are about to be right around there.
It's going to be close. And Dave,
payment's going to stay the same.
Yeah, Dave's had the benefit right now in the last 3, 4, 5 years of that ARM staying relatively low. Dave,
it's gone down every year.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So if your long-term plan, though, what is your long-term plan? How long do you plan on staying in that condo?
Well, I'd like to pay it off in like anywhere from 5 to 8 years.
Then that's what you have to do. You've got to get out of the
ARM. I'm staying here. Yeah,
you got to get out of it.
It seems to me there's a lot of interest. But my question was going to be, do I contact my current mortgage lender, which is can I mention the name or no?
You don't know. I wouldn't mention it. Let me call you after the show, and I'll see what I can do for you. It's a pretty straightforward process. I mean, you owe $89,000. It's worth $180. I probably won't even need an appraisal. It's we'll get you back into a fixed rate, and I'm running 3 weeks start to finish to get you guys taken care of.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Dave. That's a great call. Thank you. 248-539-9797. All your calls.
3 awesome things about that call. Dave knows that he's been a beneficiary of a low rate. That's number 1. Number 2, he knows that sooner or later he's got to get out of it. And number 3, he's going to save a heck of a lot of money, right? That's what's going to happen.
And he was already paying an extra $100 a month because that adjustable rate mortgage stayed down from all these years. He's built that equity position up, and now he's got more opportunities.
He's like the perfect client.
We'll have it paid off in 8 years. I'm telling you
right. That's
now.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
How many mortgage guys do you want to see people pay off their mortgage, right?
We do.
Are we the only 3?
No, there's a couple more.
Okay.
Not too many.
No, but I mean, that's the thing. I mean, the point of a mortgage, it's a loan. You're supposed to pay it back. It's not, refinance and I save $200 a month and I go out and I buy a jet ski. I mean, pay it down, man.
Well, of course. And if you have high interest rates on credit cards and stuff, pay those off first, of course. But then worry about the mortgage. If every other debt is paid off, then you can work on your financing your mortgage. Hey, whether you're a first-time home buyer, moving to a new home, you want to refinance your existing conventional or FHA loans, we have the programs. Call Capital Mortgage at 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. How about all you veterans out there? I haven't heard from a lot of you lately. Do you want to buy a house? Stop renting. Give us a call. We handle VA loans, 0 down, up to 90% cash out. If you already have a house, definitely give Capital Mortgage a call and you'll save a ton of loot. Hey, Todd out there in Romeo. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing?
Todd, what's up, man?
Yeah, what it was, we had a 30-year mortgage, and about, I'd say, 2 or 3 years ago, we refinanced under HARP.
Okay.
And we went from a 6% down to a 4.5%.
Nice.
And I called my mortgage company, say, about a year ago, and they said, no, you're not eligible to refinance because you're under HARP, something to do with Freddie or Fannie.
Well, you can only do it one time.
You can only do a HARP refinance one time.
Right.
But that doesn't mean you can't do a conventional. Right.
Right. Well, I was curious if we could make a refinance possibly to a 10-year.
Sure. Absolutely, man. What's the balance on the mortgage?
About $99,000.
And what's the house worth?
That's anywhere. I mean, houses around us are selling for like $120,000, $130,000.
Yeah, so I mean, you're going to be right there, on that 80% loan to value. So you don't go into PMI, but yeah, I mean, you can totally go to a 10-year. I mean, absolutely, bro. If you shave 20 years, take 240 times whatever your payment is, you're going to save $200,000.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's a great call.
We'll definitely follow up with you after the show.
Yeah, give me like 20 minutes. I'll call you after the show.
All right, thank you.
Cool.
Thanks, Todd. Great call. 248-539-9797. We have some open lines here.
That's what people forget. Whatever we shorten your term by, take your payment,
principal and interest.
Yeah, your
principal and interest
payment times the months we save.
It's right there. It's easy.
It's simple math, and it's absurd. People are like, I'm saving $200,000.
Yeah,
you are.
Well, for all my attorney friends out there, yes, that's if they stay for the duration of the term. Where
are they going?
Money.
Where are they going? Is that your Wednesday night call?
I'll get that call. I'll get the call. I'll get a call. Harry, no, you can't say that because how do you know that they're going to stay in the house for 20 years?
Harry, I've met a lot of your friends. They're pretty cool guys.
Okay.
Stop picking on them.
They think they know everything about everything. Trust me.
Oh, no. You're in trouble now. All right.
And
hey,
I do know everything about everything.
Help us out, Don, in Westland. What's going on, man?
How you guys doing this morning?
What's up?
Doing well.
Good. Hey, question for you. I'm in a 30-year conventional. I have 25 years left on it. I think it's about 5%. But I'm in an area where I'm a little underwater because of, the real estate markets. I think I owe 93. The house is probably around 75 or 80. So my question is, would I qualify for a HARP? And I'd be looking for something maybe to go down to 15 years with a lower interest rate. So
yeah, absolutely.
My payment about the same.
Yeah, as long as the loan's backed by Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, you can still do a HARP loan. Absolutely, man.
Yeah, it is.
Did you do the HARP lookup? Did you look up online?
Yeah, I did the HARP lookup. So
perfect.
It says I qualified. So
good.
And my payment right now is about $940 or $950. So
I can probably do it, and it'll stay the same. What rate are you paying right now?
Great. I'm sorry?
What rate are you paying right now? Interest rate?
It's right around 5 or 5.2.
Okay. Yeah, I can probably take it down to at least a 20-year, and the payment will stay the same for sure.
Okay,
so
cool.
I'll call after the show. I'm going to take care of it for you.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Good deal.
Thanks
Don.
for the call. We'll
Great
take
call.
more of those calls today. Again, if you haven't yet taken advantage, if you have a conventional loan, it was prior to May 31st, 2009, and then they expanded it all the way through December 31st, 2009, you likely would be able to refinance your house under the Home Affordable Refinance Program. It's not the Obama loan. It's the Home Affordable Refinance Program that the government set out these guidelines. It's been awesome for folks. You can, if you have hey, you can refinance your first mortgage. Of course, if you have a second lien out there, the LTV is not in question. You have to subordinate that lien. Again, you can't pull cash out of it, but you can reduce the term, and that's the important thing. All right, let's continue the calls here. We've got Vander out there from Romulus. Hey, good morning, Vander. You're welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hey,
Vander, what's up,
man?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good morning.
Say, my question is, I have refinanced under the HARP program. My mortgage is on the 80-20% mortgage, and the 80% was refinanced. However, the second part, the 20%, which is owned by PNC, just absolutely refuses to refinance.
That's
and
right.
Right now, that rate is 6.75.
Right.
But they just won't.
What's the balance on that second?
The second is right around between 55 and 60,000.
What's the balance on the first?
About 160.
So you're 210, 220 on the total balance. Yeah, 220 on the total balance.
Yeah, you're 220, 225. But what's the property value, Vander?
Value is probably around, I'm underwater. Okay. I'm going to just say $150,000.
All right, so they're under no obligation to go ahead and refinance that. But you might want to talk to somebody. You talk to somebody in their servicing department. Did you call up there and say, hey, listen, I've got this situation and I need some help on it. Maybe you guys can hook me up.
Okay.
Yeah, I would call their servicing department on the second. Whoever you make the payment to, there should be a number on your coupon, your statement, or online where you can call and see what they're doing about seconds, because you won't be the first one to ever call them and ask them that. They might have a plan. Yep. They might have a plan because it's not unusual. And then if that doesn't help, then we can probably give you the name of a real estate attorney, and maybe they can put some pressure on them for you.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's guaranteed that way, but servicers might want to negotiate, drop the rate, want to keep a client happy. You never know; it's been done before.
There you go.
Well, I'm always receptive to any additional options. So that's
I hear
great.
that.
Vander, thanks for the call, man. Appreciate that. Again, no one's standing in line to take that second lien, but again, you might be able to call your current servicer. We've got more information to share with you that's going to save you a lot of money. Come on back and join us. 248-539-9797.
Want to save money on your electric bill? Try Walmart's great value 60-watt equivalent LED light bulbs. They use up to 81% less energy than incandescent bulbs, and they were rated #1 by a leading consumer magazine. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Right now during the ABC Warehouse or Less sale event, save up to 65% store-wide and get some of our lowest prices ever. A Whirlpool French door refrigerator with spill-guard glass shelves and ice and water through the door is closeout priced at $14.97 or less to beat the competition. Other refrigerators from just $367 or less. We beat all deals on the top 5 brands of HD TVs, guaranteed. And right now, get a factory-renewed 32-inch LCD HD TV for only $139 or less to beat the competition. ABC Warehouse is the area's #1 Sealy Posturepedic retailer. Get a deluxe Sealy Posturepedic Gel Series queen set for just $888. Plus, get free delivery, 2 years no interest, and as an added bonus, we'll even remove your old mattress and box spring. Other Sealy queen sets from only $197. You won't find a better deal on appliances, TVs, electronics, or premium mattresses. We guarantee it. Don't miss the ABC Warehouse or Less sale event, where everything is priced to beat the competition. Hurry and sale on Saturday. ABC Warehouse, the closest thing to wholesale.
I don't know. I wouldn't say we're rich, but we're comfortable. We got here the hard way by putting everything into our business and sacrificing our own personal gains. But we don't own any fancy cars, don't get me wrong, or take expensive trips. I mean, everything has gone into our company. And now we're at a point where we want to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We're proud of what we did. We need more than just a savings account. We need a bank that helps us develop a plan to grow and protect what we've built. I guess I could say that I expect my bank to work as hard as we have for our money.
When it's time, come to Comerica. From succession plans and investments to tax and wealth planning, we've been helping business owners build and protect their wealth for over 164 years. To learn more, schedule an appointment with a Comerica Wealth Management Advisor and raise your expectations of what a bank can be. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
You want more. You want to get ahead in your career. You'll take the necessary steps to succeed in everything you do. You're the kind of graduate student the world-class faculty at Oakland University are looking for. OU offers more than 120 master's, doctoral, and certificate programs and access to top researchers in their respective fields of study. There are countless advantages to having a graduate education, like great new career possibilities and higher pay. OU's Graduate Open House is Tuesday, October 21st from 5 to 7 p.m. in the Oakland Center Banquet Rooms on OU's campus. Helpful staff will provide information on admissions, financial aid, and payment options. Got questions? This is where you'll get answers. Reservations are encouraged, so visit oakland.edu/grad. That's oakland.edu/grad and reserve your spot at the Oakland University Graduate Open House Tuesday, October 21st, 5 to 7 p.m. This is your opportunity at a world-class graduate degree. This is OU, where the aspiring can rise.
There's beauty in the sunrise of a brand new friend.
Where will you say hi on your Ohio getaway?
Hi from Rocky Hills. Hi from the Rock Hall. Woohoo! Hi from Marblehead.
This fall,
Say hi to the Circleville Pumpkin Show. Explore haunted Ohio and catch all the fall colors in our 74 state parks. Ohio's too much fun for just one day. Go to discoverohio.com and click on Autumn Adventures.
This is just too good to keep quiet. PetSmart's low prices on your favorite food brands just got lower, and that's worth talking about. So what are you waiting for? Shop PetSmart for a wide assortment of food, all backed by our unbeatable price guarantee. Right now, save up to $8 on select bags of Hill's Science Diet cat food, plus select wet food is only 69 cents. PetSmart. Why shop anywhere else?
Tomorrow, Detroit's playing in Minnesota, and you should be watching in Warren. Come to Malone's Tavern in Warren on Van Dyke from 1 to 3. The street team's going to be there with your chance to win a pair of tickets to see the Lions on October 19th. Click 971theticket.com.
Monday night at 6. Join 97.1 The Ticket's Jamie and Wojo at TAP at MGM Grand Detroit for the Lions Review Show. TAP is family friendly, so bring your whole family for all the Lions fun. More at 971theticket.com.
Lions, Vikings. Kickoff is tomorrow at 1 on Lions Radio.
97.1 The Ticket.
Welcome back to the show. Again, we broadcast till 10 o'clock. It's the Hardcore Mortgage Show brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. We have a full staff all weekend long at 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. You can also send us an email to mortgage.show@lowrateonline.com. Always live in the studio, 248-539-9797. It's Harvey Freed, Harry Glanz, Alex Nafusi with Capital, and Nicole Moscow with RE/MAX Classic in Milford. And Nicole, I know you got tons of stories. We're going to sneak one of those in. There's always something exciting.
Well, I have a story that kind of plays off of what Alex was talking about last week, when you call an agent and their voicemail's full. So I get a call. It's an agent. She leaves a message. I call her back. Not only is her voicemail not set up, but her voicemail's full. I talked to another agent this week who says, well, I can't return your calls until after this time because I work another job. So I'm only part-time in real estate. And then
we get a lot of this.
I started to think like, okay, so how are you representing people when you're not in the market every single day, living, breathing real estate?
I think that's
because
a great point.
It changes so much. There's so much going on. You continuously, to even work for your clients, you can't miss calls. You can't. I mean, I just don't understand how you run a business like that. Like, you have to be in it.
But our industry, you know, the real estate mortgage business, that we're related. It's you know, there's a kinship there. And that's what happens. Some people that want to interview with us, they say, you know, I want to work on my job. I want to do mortgages part-time. We don't hire part-time people. We can't. We feel that we offer a great service. We have, we have a great reputation in the market. And to do anything well, you can't do it part-time. It's kind of like working out. If you only work out part-time, what are the results going to be?
Nothing.
All right. So you have to do it full time. It's, you're representing clients. You have to be in it to win it. I mean, either you're all in or you're not in. You can't do anything very well part time.
Like half-time, part-time. Exactly.
I won't even tell my submarine sandwich story.
Your messages.
Don't do that one.
Please set up a voicemail box.
Just
and
call
erase
people
your
back.
messages.
Right. Call people back. Set your voicemail up. Do whatever you got to do.
It's crazy.
Or work 100% of the time and devote yourself to something and be passionate and all that other cool stuff. All right. Hey, let's go to some calls, guys. We've got, let's try Gary out there. And Gary, I think he's just about up. Hey, Gary, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Where are you calling from, Gary?
Plymouth.
Oh, very good. What's going on?
Yeah, I've got a 30-year fixed loan. It's about $95,000, 3 7/8. I'm 65, so I'm just looking for cash flow improvement.
I mean, you're at a 30-year fixed at 3 7/8. There's not a ton I can do for you, man. I mean,
that's what I thought, but I thought I'd give you a try.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, I can save you, if I move to like a 5-year arm, the rate will go down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to give you the security you need. I mean, you need if you're worried about cash flow, you got to stand, a fixed product.
Yeah, I think 3 7/8 is a great rate right now.
Gary, here's this is just kind of you and I talking. A couple weeks ago, I called, and they're probably going to hate that I mentioned this. I called Comcast, and I said, dude, I'm not paying $250 a month for cable and internet and phone anymore. And they're like, okay, sir. And they dropped it to $150. Then I went into Verizon, and I said, I'm not paying $250 a month for 2 cell phones, and they dropped it to $150. So I saved $200 a month right there just by going in and saying, dude, you guys are hammering me. This ain't going to happen.
Yeah.
So there's other ways to save money besides mortgages, and I hate it. I'm not piling on either one of those companies. I think they're both great service companies. But just call your cable provider. Call your cell phone service. Say, dude, you got to save me some cash.
That's an old trick that people know about. They definitely give you the new promotion. And again, maybe they save money, like you said, Alex. Free up some money now. Change your program around.
Yeah.
You're not home. You're not using all these premium channels.
Gary, thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right.
Yeah. The thing with my phone was I had like the zillion minute package, whatever megabyte download, and the
but
guys
once you drop it, then all of a sudden you're using more.
But I never, dude. I
just
my
wait.
life, Nicole.
Just wait.
Wait, I have no kids. Wait, I have no kids.
It doesn't matter. You will somehow mysteriously use more than your plan now. And they will get you again.
Your data package, your usage is 95%, Mr.
Right.
Free. Yeah,
you know what?
And you have 10 days left.
They give me when I go to Mexico over Christmas.
Let's
That's
go
where
to
I get
Mark
hammered.
out there in Redford. Good morning, Mark. Welcome to the show. You got that one, Alex? Line 3. There you are, Mark. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I own a house in Redford, and I've been there since the 90s, and I owe more on the house than it's worth now. And I called a famous mortgage company to get my HARP, which I'm qualified for, but they said, if I go to the 15-year, I'm only saving like $90, and if I go 30 years, I got to pay almost $200 more again.
It doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Maybe the other way around here.
Yeah. You can't save money on a 15 and pay more on a 30. It's a longer term. The payment's lower.
My payment right now is below $700, and if I refinance for another 30 years, which I don't want to do, my payment's going to go up almost $200.
But if you go to a 15-year, it goes down $90.
Yeah.
Okay, we've made our decision then. If that's mathematically possible, which I don't think it is.
Well, that's what they told me, and then they called me back and wanted to, and I haven't talked to them. So
we'll check that out for you. We'll check the numbers
Mark,
out for you.
those numbers are. You're talking to some kid that just finished, has been doing this for 2 months, man.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
He was very young.
I'm with you, partner. Let me do this. Let me call you after the show, and I'll run the real numbers for you, and we'll get you taken care of.
Well, I'm at work right now, and I'm on the road, so I don't have all my paperwork.
No worries, man. If we get a touch,
so call me. Can I give you another phone number?
I'll put you back on hold, and the guys will grab you another number for you.
All right, thanks.
Hang on, partner.
All right, bro.
All right, thanks. That's interesting scenario. But again, more importantly, let's have professional people take a look at all these numbers. I'm sure there's some savings there.
Yeah, it's mathematically impossible to have a lower payment on a 15-year fixed than a 30-year fixed.
But it doesn't say that on my script, Mr. Glanz. It's not right here. I got to read the script. The guy threw me a curveball here.
Yeah, can't
hanging curveball. Hey, let's try Randy out there in Pontiac. Hey, Randy, what's going on?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
What's up, Rand?
Yeah, I just wanted your opinion on how do you feel about bi-monthly mortgage payments?
Okay, one of my favorite subjects in the world, bi-monthly mortgage payment. What you're doing is you're making 26 half payments a year. So you're going to make 26 half payments a year as opposed to 12 full payments a year. So here's the deal. If you want to go ahead and take it down at the same rate, just make one extra payment per year. You'll make 13 full payments. You won't have the hassle of trying to reconcile something every 2 weeks. It's the same thing if you go ahead and you make one extra full payment a year.
And there's no fee to do that. You can do that on most loans. You have no prepayment penalty.
It's the same thing. And you have control. And you have control of your money that way. You know how some months your money gets a little funny, and what happens if you really don't want to make that half payment? You've got something else that comes up, but you can make a full payment at the beginning of the following month. Why? My thing is, why restrict yourself to that when you can always do the same thing by adding one full payment at the end of the year?
Oh, okay, great.
Range,
it's the same thing.
Range, so for example, if your payment's $1,200, divide it by 12 and pay an extra $100 a month, and you're accomplishing the exact same thing, and you have 100% control.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Cool. Thanks for calling, man. I appreciate it.
And Alex, there's no fee to do so it's a great point.
Well, that's one of the biggest scams.
Well, that's the other thing. That's what we were talking about at the beginning of the show, right? You get somebody that calls up and says, do a bi-monthly mortgage payment. It's for $695. We can set you up on that. Yeah, you just throw out $695.
Yeah.
You can do it on your own.
Or there's a handling fee of $100 a year because we have to process, twice the payments. No, dude. Take your payment, divide it by 12, and make that extra every month.
We have some open lines if you want to sneak in a call, 248-539-9797. And let's go to Rick out there in Belleville. Good morning, Rick. You're live on the ticket.
Rick, what's up, man?
Hi. Hi, how are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good morning, Rick.
Good, thanks. So I just recently paid off my mortgage, and we've got grandkids. We're looking at some vacant lake property. I made a couple calls, and nobody seems to want to make loans on vacant property.
When you say vacant, you just mean land.
Yeah, vacant land property loan.
Yes, the one piece that we were looking at did have a 30 by 40 pole barn on it, but not a home.
Rick,
it was an acre on the lake.
Rick, I'm out of time, partner. Let me call after the show, and I'll put you in touch with someone that can take care of that for you.
No problem.
Shout out to the Michigan State
buddy.
women's hockey team. Opened their season today at Munn against Grand Valley, and then tomorrow they play Vermont at Munn.
Oh, good luck to your daughter then, Harry.
Appreciate
of course, she's
that.
on that team. And again, good luck to all the people out there playing sports. We're sponsors of the Heart Check program here. Make sure you do things right. Is that you? You're already gone? Hey, that's been another version of the Hardcore Mortgage Show brought to you by Capital Mortgage. Call us all day long. 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. We got Pat Caputo coming up with sports. Keep it here.
The preceding was a paid program. Views expressed on this program are not necessarily those of CBS Radio, its sponsors, or affiliates.
Hi, Harry Glantz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, so what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Look, if you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
At Hodges Subaru.
The Love Fall event is going on right now at Hodges Subaru in